What's going on, everybody? How's everyone doing? Welcome everyone to another edition of Builderall Live, and it's awesome to be with everyone again. And it is Wednesday, June 5th, and I hope everyone is having a great day and everyone's having an awesome time. So, all right, so today, right, I wanted to talk about, and I got a few emails asking me a few questions about online courses. Should I do it? Should I not? Should I go this way? Should I go that way? And I said, why not just hop here on Builderall Live today, and I give a few reasons why you should be creating an online business, right? And courses, I should say. And there's a variety of ways to do it. And I'm sure everyone, some of you guys get a million reasons why you want to create an online course. It's up to you, and you know the reasons why. But what I'd like to do today is just cover a few reasons why you should do it. So if you're waiting to do it and you haven't done it, do it. But before you do it, there's a few things that you need to do. So, and we'll get into that. I'm not going to cover the e-learning part of it because Phoenix actually is working on these amazing e-learning platform with Builderall, and I'll have her on the show on a different episode for her to come here and also talk to you guys about the 3.0 version of the e-learning platform that we have. So she's going to be on the program, and she'll be able to update you guys and also go over everything with you guys relating to the e-learning platform. So today, we're not going to talk about the platform. We're just going to talk about reasons why you should be creating an online course, okay? Now, before we get into that, I also just want to give a few updates on things. As everyone know, or if you don't know, if you just tuned in today, there are people that come into Builderall every single day. So if you, is this your first time watching Builderall Live, we'll come to you every single day at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. And we just pretty much just come here and we give like the latest news, or we give some tips, or it's like a radio show, but it's a video, right? And we have a tremendous chat room where people go there and put their questions in. So we welcome everyone, okay? So my name is Brad McMyer, and I'm the host of Builderall Live. And let's get into it, all right? So 5 reasons. Maybe we'll go a little bit more. I don't know. So, but let's just go with it because we have a certain amount of time here. So 5 reasons you need to create an online course, all right? So let me just pull up my notes here. So reason that you should create an online course, and it's just the obvious, right? It's 2019. So everyone and their mother and their grandmother and everybody is online today, right? And I think, actually I don't think, I know that online is going to surpass in the future even college courses. And that's a bold statement, but I know that for a fact within a few years pretty much is going to be everything online, and people are going to want to start learning online instead of going to actually physical colleges and so forth. As you can see, the depth of these students when they come out of college, they're like in the hundreds of thousands. And they don't have a guaranteed job when they get out to the world, right? And then they spend 4 years in college. They get out into the market space, and boom, they don't have a guaranteed work. They don't know what to do. And then what happens? Now, where I think where it's headed is going to be, we're going to get to a point where people are going to start learning learning stuff, everything online. And obviously it's cheaper, and you don't have to pay a college tuition. And and I think if you put the results of what you learn and you execute what you learn or whatever field you're in, and let's just be clear. I think if you're going to be a lawyer, of course you need a college. If you're going to be a policeman, you need to go to college. Like all these little things, like you need to go to college for. But if you're not doing any of that, if you're not going to become a doctor or a brain surgeon or any of that, man, I think the best way to learn, and there's everything that you want to do in life, somebody already has achieved, and somebody already mastered their craft, and they're able to teach you exactly how to do it. Now, you just have to go with your intuition and really figure out, and just don't go out of just authority alone. You just got to really figure out what will work for you and what's going to be the topic that you want to learn. And once you learn that, put that into execution mode and really create something, like whether a personal branding or a business for yourself, really create results for yourself first. Then you can teach others how to do the same thing and follow your footsteps, and then you create community and your tribe and so forth. You know the game. So, and it's super, super profitable. And so let's get into it. So making a big impact, right? This is the main reason why, we've added online courses, like in the past when some people go out there and start want to create something, like they just go and just put out creative online. But what people don't usually do is the competitive intelligence and research in the market space to see if really do they need what you're teaching online? Is there a demand for it? So I would say just create the competitive intelligence first. And there are so many tools that you can use online in order to do the research on the topic that you want to teach. And let me tell you guys, just for a fact, and these are little facts alone, right now, look, there's 7.3 billion people on the planet, okay? 3.2 billion people online today, right? Facebook alone has over 7 billion people, users, right? Active users. Do you think that you can make one sale today if you were online? And if you had authority in that market space and you put out enough, content out there on a consistent basis to create yourself as an authority figure, to create a brand for yourself. If there's 70.3 billion people on the planet and 3.2 billion people online today, do you think you can make one sale today of your course? I think you could actually make so much more than that. I think that some people really get into the debate mode in their head. Should I do it? Should I not? Should I do it? Should I not? Am I good enough? Do I have what it takes? Am I good on camera? Okay, maybe you're not good on camera. Maybe you do a podcast. Maybe you have a great voice. Then start with a podcast and start really, just creating your audience there. Right? Then if you don't have a great voice and you don't like to do the radio thing and you want to do the video thing, then do the video thing. Do you guys believe that YouTube is free? It's one of the biggest online distribution in the world for videos. And it's free. If your content is good enough, right? You're going to get an audience. They're going to subscribe. Just like creative is the variable, right? If your video is good enough, you're going to get people to subscribe to your video. The great thing that's so good about the internet, it's that it's super, anyone can do it. So it doesn't matter if you're black, white, green, red, if you're poor, if you're rich, the internet doesn't care. If your content is good and people relate to it, and you're offering great, whether it's advice or teaching people how to do certain things that you want to do according to your market space, they're going to subscribe. And once they subscribe, you can actually build from that. You can build a list from it, and then of course create your own community, and then deploy different learning models, or you could deploy different shows, different series. For example, right now, Builderall, we're working on 4 different original series. Think about this, 4 different original series, just like Netflix, right? And that's where things are headed in terms of technology wise, in terms of like creating the creatives for your community, right? It's becoming a lifestyle brand. people don't just stay on their computer 24/7, right? Meaning like in a desktop, they actually go to work, they drive, they do this, they do that. And then how can your brand stay consistent with them and also be a part of their daily lives aside from the main platform, right? In Builderall, we have the Builderall Spotify playlist. So our people at, driving, to work, they can actually listen to music to the Builderall playlist. It's part of an extension of the brand, right? And then, of course, then we have these original series that are coming up, because then you can watch it on the big screen TV, right? And right now, everyone, I want to say everyone, but most of the people these days have a smart TV, and all they have to do is like click on the YouTube right there or their Apple TV, and then they can actually join the big screen these original series that brings back to the main platform and educates people even more, and you can extend the brand from just the platform. For example, we have the Builderall Authentic Stories series coming out, right? Barbie, some of you guys know Barbie Figueroa, and she's on season 1 and episode 1, and her story is truly amazing, right? So her story is truly amazing, and we did an entire episode according to what she went through, the sacrifices, the pain. She's a mother, she's got like kids, but and like she has so many ups and downs, right? But she was so determined to win it all, and she, like, her story is super relatable, and I think a lot of females are going to relate to that, a lot of mothers. And but why did we do that? Is to actually show that, one, it can be done, and two, actually being a mother of, like, I think she got like 3 kids, and like and she's got a big family, and she's just like doing so many things, but at the same time she became one of the top affiliates of Builderall. And you can see her doing all her work online. She's teaching people. She's got her courses. She's doing her thing. So if she could do it, somebody in a different situation, she could be like, oh my God, actually, I could probably maybe even be better than her. But like, she is amazing. I think her story is going to gravitate towards a lot of people, and that's why we created the Builderall Authentic Stories, is to actually get our customers, our avid users, you guys, and get your story and create an episode around it, and to inspire people, and then bring them back into obviously become a Builderall user, avid user. So that is an extension of the brand. The main marketing platform is Builderall.com, obviously the amazing Builderall.com. And we have everything that you need in order to kick off anything that you're doing in terms of marketing and online branding, all the tools that you need. Small business, if you want to be an entrepreneur, obviously we are the platform for you. But that's an extension of the brand that we're doing out there, just to getting out there and creating online creatives to bring people back into the Builderall platform. And then if you also look at now some of the partnerships that we're doing, just like with the Major League Soccer, that's another extension of the Builderall brand that we're doing. It's not just advertisement, it's more like a partnership, because it's such a big brand in terms of MLS and Major League Soccer, where it's such an amount of soccer fans globally, right? It was super smart fit to expand our brand worldwide. And with Major League Soccer as the incredible and their credibility of a, come on, it's a super amazing sport, soccer, football in different countries, and it's a worldwide sport. It just fits with our brand and what we're doing in terms of getting, like, going where attention is, to bring people back into the platform, right? And then from there, they get into our courses, then we teach them, and they become part of the community. And I know for a fact Builderall has one of the best communities out there. I have seen, hold on, I got emails coming in. I'm going to try to avoid this because I want my attention to be fully on you guys. I have seen that like we have the best community in the world, because I have seen so many things that online that you guys help each other so much. And if somebody has a question, somebody goes and helps that person. And if somebody has a question on the support, even before support gets to the question, people already help the person prior to support getting there. And we have a really great support team as well, and they're really, really fast. But it's all about the community, guys. And that's why, we even created Builderall Live. Why we created Builderall Live? Because I thought that I'm like, okay, we're putting courses out there, and we're teaching, with Shelly. She does her content creative there that educates people on a deeper level, like baby steps in terms of like, here's how you move the needle from point A to point B. You really deep dive, and that's more like a class in a way. But Builderall Live is more like just giving you guys the update, being transparent what we're doing, and just it's a daily show to be just kind of like where you can come and we can just talk about things. It's like being at the coffee shop. Okay, so I don't want to get off topic here, but I really felt that it was really important to just go just a little bit in depth to in terms of the creating your online business and why we do certain things inside Builderall, where we headed. Okay, so yeah, make a bigger impact, and that's what it's all about, right? So what else? Then competitive intelligence, I already told you guys about that, and do the research and see if there is a demand in the market space for you trying to create out there. And then once you have that, then you got to figure out, like, do I want to create a business with this? Do I want to educate people because I'm actually launching a business, or am I launching my own brand as a personal brand to actually create a community and a tribe in order to down the road or in a few weeks monetize that tribe? It's almost like selling trinkets to the tribe, right? It's you create an authority within your community, and then you pretty much then become the leader of that community, and then you provide so much value and you teach them everything that to the point like, okay, now you just create all these online courses, and then you sell your services to the tribe, right? To your fans, to your ambassadors, to the people that love you and the people that really, really, wanted to know more about you. And that's why branding is so important. Because the more you brand yourself, and this is super easy to do, guys. It's not that difficult. All it is about consistency, right? And I think the more content you put every single day, the more you're going to get good at it. The more you're not going to be able to even pay attention to the camera anymore. And because when you're getting started, you're like, oh my God, I'm in front of the camera. And then you're like, oh my God, I got the lights on. And then you're like, oh my God, what am I going to say the right things, or am I not? People are going to judge me. Yes, people are going to judge you. This is part of the game, guys. People are going to judge you. People are going to say you suck in the beginning. People are going to say that, okay, you might not get any views in the beginning, the first week or two. But the more you're putting out there content every single day, and this is a really secret right here, things starts to disappear in terms of the attention or where you're focusing on it mentally. You're not going to be able to, like, you don't think about the camera anymore. Just like right now, I know that I'm talking to the camera, but I'm not even paying attention to the camera. I mean, I know that I'm talking to the camera because you're there, but my mind is almost like if I was just talking to somebody at a coffee shop, like I said. If you and I were just sitting here and we're just talking, and I'm not paying attention to the lights, I'm not paying attention to anything around. It's just like, okay, I just want to talk about this right now. And it's creating a conversation, communication. So that's super important. So those are the things that you really, really need to think about in terms of like when you want to start getting out there. Don't worry about what people say. Just put every single day creative and start doing research on what you want to talk about in terms of like of your topic. If you're going to do for example, this is so true. And Ruben can attest to this. There is a person out there that Ruben knows. This actually, she's an elderly person, and she cooks great. She cooks amazing food. And what she did, she actually just got her phone one day, and it was in her kitchen, and she started recording her recipe, and she started teaching people what she was putting on the meals and these amazing recipes. And she just decided to record live on her YouTube one day, and she started doing 1 video, 2 videos, 3 videos. Next thing you know, she had over, thousands and thousands of subscribers on her YouTube to her people. She was a Latin lady, and the Latin community gravitated towards her, what she was teaching, and they felt like, oh, wow, this person's actually, she's humble, she's got great recipes, and these women everywhere start following, her thing. But she did it out of her kitchen. It wasn't a studio, guys. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you guys can start this right now, right after the show. Pick up your phone, go on YouTube Live, and just start doing your passion. And put 1 video. Try to do like a Builderall thing, like a Builderall Live thing. Do 10 minutes every day. Then do 20 minutes every day. And the more you get comfortable, then you do 30 minutes every day. And then you don't have to do Friday, Saturday, right? You could take off on Friday and Saturday to kind of like regroup or figure out what you're going to talk about. Like with me personally, with Builderall Live, because I'm so busy in the trenches of Builderall 3.0 to make sure it's going to be super incredible for each and every one of you with this marketing platform that's coming out on 4th of July weekend. But I still come here and I do Builderall Live, every single day to, if we don't have one little glitch right here and there. Like yesterday, actually, we had an internet power outage. So we actually didn't do Builderall Live, and I was super pissed. But I still get in here, and I want to be consistent to actually putting on a creative and actually talking about certain things that relates to the platform, or it relates to you guys, where it's gonna either spark an idea, or it's gonna build a motivation somewhere, or if you're just waiting for that little push to hop over the fence. Like when you're almost going over the fence, you go, man, I'm almost doing it. I'm like, man, just go, right? Sometimes you just need a push. Just go, dude. And then you just fall, and you're like, man, I'm going to do it. I'm doing it. Then you fly. All of a sudden, like, you're soaring. Why? Because you just need that push. And it's all about belief, guys. That too. I mean, believe in yourself. Right? I'm not a motivational guy. Like, I don't get into that. Like, I just really know, like, it takes a lot of work and execution, and it gets to the point, like, you really need to do the work. But being consistent, putting out little creatives here and there every single day, it's a must, guys. And next thing you know, you're going to look back. I mean, just say that I look back. I think I've been with the company now for less than 2 months. But I think we're like in show number 38. We're almost reaching 40, our 40th Builderall Live show. And I look back, I'm like, wow, has it been already 40 shows? Guys, that's what I mean about being consistent. You just come here, and like sometimes I don't even know what I'm going to talk about on Builderall Live until like maybe an hour prior to the show. I just say, what's the agenda? What's going on with Builderall, and what can I talk about? Or if I'm not talking about specific tools that we have, then I said, okay, what can my audience, our audience, right? It's not even mine, it's the company's audience. What can I actually elevate them on, or just spark a thought, or some things to go ahead and move forward to execute what they really want to do. So also, number 2 is just scale and automate your business, right? So packaging your expertise and offering in the form of online course or membership is a great way to leverage your knowledge and make the most out of your experience and skills. I mean, nobody knows your story like you do. Nobody knows your story like you do. And everyone has got a different story. Everyone has different experiences. My experience is not your experiences. John's experience is not, Maria's experience. Maria's experience is not, Jennifer's experience. And we all have certain knowledge that we can teach. And there has never been a better time than right now, right? And what's going to make you get over, I would say, the clutter, because there's a lot of noise also online, is that you need to have a great marketing strategy and how you're going to do it. Focus on the macro, obviously long term, right? The long term, and also, but be on the micro of speed and moving fast. That's what I said. Even if you just get 10 minutes a day and just putting out creative out there, you don't have to start doing 30-minute shows to get you into momentum. Once you have the momentum going, then you can stretch it out because you're gonna feel more comfortable. It feels more organic. It doesn't feel forced, right? And then so it has never been a better time than right now, guys. And also remember, everyone in the world now feels more comfortable every single day into buying things online. Before, a few years back, we're like, do I really want to put my credit card online? Do I really, like, trust this platform? Now we're so accustomed more like on a worldwide level to, okay, everyone's doing purchases online. Then we're using third-party companies that really deals with, taking payments online, even like faster and or with more security to the customer, and of course the business, the publisher. And so there's never been a better time right now. I don't know how many times I have to say this, and if you haven't done it already, guys, oh my God, you're wasting time. So don't waste time. Just really get out there and start just talking. And I bet you, if you actually you show that you're normal and you show your mistakes, and people can relate to you and tell them your story, because your story is going to affect others. Everyone is having different experiences at a different time and different levels, right? What I'm going through now, this guy might be going through in a few months or in a few weeks. Or what he's going through, I might start experiencing that on a different level in a few days from now. So, but at the end of the day, if I could get his thought on certain things, we could say, Brad, tell you what, do this and this, but don't go this route. Actually use this route because you're going to get a faster result on that. Okay, I will actually pay for that service to actually learn. Why not waste all this time trying to do it on my own if there are so many experts out there that I can actually ask a question, that I can actually, buy their service, or I could learn, right? So everything, and by the way, guys, everything that you want to research for your business or for your online course, do your competitive intelligence in Google. Like, just dig deep. And the more you really start looking for the answers and you start putting your information together, you start putting these your projects together. And then sometimes you can just ask, if you had an audience, just ask them what they really would like to learn. That way you don't have to guess, right? What would you like to learn? What would you like to learn? So everybody puts their all their answers in, and then you go through like maybe the 20 of the best ones. And then out of the 20 of the best ones, that's okay. Module 1, module 2, module 3, module 4, and then module 5, number 6, 20 modules. I would say just start off with a 5-part week series. That you don't have to go 12 weeks right away. But I would say just start a 5-week series. Pay attention to the module context in there. Really take everyone at a deep level and really teach them what you're really promising that you're going to deliver, right? So, and really, when you start doing these things, don't hold anything back, because if you hold any information out, if somebody's actually paying you their hard-earned money to learn something from you, and you don't deliver on what you say you're going to do in terms of the information, what they're looking for, then you're not doing your job. And it's actually, that wouldn't be good, because then at the end of the day, you're going to lose not only a customer, but all it takes is one bad review online to really expand your brand into like, oh man, I don't want to be doing business with that person. And branding right now, guys, is everything online, okay? So you need to protect your brand and protect your name and so forth. So just don't hold anything in, guys. Really delivering what you're going to say, and give them the information. Now it's up to them to execute, right? It's up to them to execute the information that they're learning in order to do it. Because a lot of people, to be fair, there's a lot of people that do all these courses, but they don't execute on the doing part. And then they're like, oh, you know, I want a refund for this, or I don't think I could do it. And it's like, so then why did you buy the course? Why did you do this? Or why? So they don't. So you need to execute, guys, in order. Okay, it takes work. It's not a magic pill. Okay. So also, what's the holistic value of it all, of your entire project out there? I know I said 5 reasons, you know, in order to create why you need to create an online course. But I think we went over that already, right? But I'm so like, I just want to over deliver, and because I'm like so caught up in like you guys really executing this is so important, and the time is right now. So think about the holistic value of your course. You know, what's the course really gonna, is it really gonna make an impactful journey where it comes down to like 2 years being in the market, that course is still being updated? Because you don't have to create 20 different courses. Create one course that has updates throughout the year, and you create a brand. You know, like look at the product launch formula, you know, with Jeff out there, and like it's been around for over, like, I think I would say more than 7 years or even more. But they constantly update the program. So you can just focus on one course, but constantly update that course and create a brand name. And then you also can sell the rights, you know, to other countries or to your community for them to actually sell it in their own language, right? So then you can actually get a percentage out of that, because that way you don't have to translate your course in all those different languages. Let your community teach that as well, but also just get paid for a fee for each sale that they do. It's almost like they're actually using the brand rights to the product, and then they become the teachers and the people talking and the ambassadors for that specific product. Also talk about your struggle. That's what we don't like to talk about sometimes. Is the struggle, because everybody wants to be so perfect online, and we're not. Nobody is 100% perfect, guys. It's a learning process. Everyone is a progress, and we're all learning at the same time. And this online game, to learn the craft and master the craft, it's really, really hard, because every single day these big technology companies are changing their models in terms of like the way it's being used, or rules and regulations, or ways to work certain things doesn't work anymore. For example, I'm a really, really master of buying Facebook ads, and like I really love it, and I should do it for my own personal things or with other companies. But now you're starting to see like the game has shifted a little bit. It's still, look, right now Facebook is still underpriced, right? For you to buy advertisement there is still the place to buy ads. It's super underpriced, and you can actually pick any demographic that you want. But a lot of people say, oh, Facebook ads don't work for me. It's because they don't know actually how to use the depth of Facebook platform, because there's 5 to 6 or even like 8 different ways to actually how to buy ads on Facebook. So it's not just, you know, just putting out there you're creative and just go. So there's a lot deeper things when it comes down to buying advertisement, and you really have to do the research in the market space. And it's also testing creatives, and some creatives might work with a certain demographic and might not work on a different demographic. So you just got to really be constantly testing, and nobody knows exactly if it's going to work 100% or not. Now, does the platform work? Absolutely, it does. But your creative is the variable, and it makes sure you're selling a great service. It all comes down to the product too. Because if the service works, but your product's not that great, maybe it's not that Facebook doesn't work, it's that your product sucks. So there's a lot of things that go into it, guys. All right. So also the do's and the don'ts. Also tell your audience, you know, what are the do's and the don'ts of getting into an online course or whatever you're going to teach. Tell them, like, these are the things that you do These are things that you don't do. That could be a course in its own where you can be like, okay, here's the do's and the don'ts when it comes down to online branding. And you can actually do the 10-step modules around it. And you can actually, what you can do is, you can just do a live like this that we're doing on Google Hangout via YouTube, and just record the entire thing. Then download it, you know, and then you can actually put it on unlisted on YouTube. But you still, after you download, you have now the creative, and you can then put it into like a video editor, and you can actually start then you know, put it into module pieces, start adding things out. Oh, this is going to be module number 1. It's going to be module number 2. And out of like maybe 2 hours of just going live on YouTube one time, right, you probably have your entire course. Because I could do a course right now, be like, here's the do's and the don'ts of online branding. And I could just talk for 2 hours with you guys and really getting into a lot of depth. And then, just like I said, download the creative from YouTube, chop it up into so many like modules, and create also one big content pillar, and then create these little micro content creatives that I can use every single day to promote the launch of it, right? Like with the Builderall marketing certification agency week series that we're going to be starting in August, we're going to be covering all this, right? And Eric has like 15 hours on it, and it's going to be super amazing. But so he's definitely going to cover, you know, how to launch a product actually. He's going to teach you guys all that, and it's going to be super amazing. And I'm going to be teaching branding and marketing, okay, for like, it's going to be another 10 hours on that. But with Builderall Live, at least like I can just give you like the icing of the cake, like, you know, the icing of the cake, and then like within deeper levels of the of our services, then you have the cake in its own. But I just want to like just give you guys ideas. I'm just trying to open that little thing that's gonna be like, boom, I got it. Let me go do it. All right, so that's why I just keep talking and talking and talking till maybe something hits, and you're like, okay, I got what I needed for today. I'm out of here, right? And that's all. If one person out of this entire show that we did, and they'll be like, you know what? I got one idea that actually is gonna work, and Brad actually sparked, you know, an idea that I can actually do today, then that's what Builderall Live is about. We made this spark, right? So the do's and the don'ts. Also resilience, guys. You gotta be resilient, and don't listen to anybody, okay? Like, I can't hear you. You know, block people out. You need to be insular. You need to be really focused mentally. You know, like, just don't go out there and start saying, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, but because there's gonna be so much noise coming back to you, because everything that you're trying to achieve in life, some people already tried it and they might have failed. And the last thing you want is negativity on what you're trying to do, because a lot of people are super easy into getting other people's opinions into their head. And so I block everything out. I'm so insular, and I can't hear you. Like, I love you, but I don't listen to, like, I read the comments in terms of works and stuff like that. But when it comes to my personal life, I do me, right? And that has worked to me for many, many years. And it really builds confidence, and it really builds trust within my own self and my own judgments. And it really creates, I guess, like the platform for myself, you know, to truly believe in what I really want to do, and that's go out and do it. And so just really be careful with the people around you, especially parents, right? Friends, close friends. So guard your dreams is what I'm trying to say, okay? Also, guys, what else? We got case studies. Make sure you do a huge case studies around what you're trying to show to your tribe, what you're trying to put out there on the course. And then you could do an entire series on it and just put out there. And make sure to document the process. If you guys document the process, think about this idea. If you guys going to start a product within 2 weeks from now. If you record the process on your phone every single day, be like, all right, guys, we're about to start this module. I'm going to teach you guys exactly how to go from point A to point B and how to create on your own. And you can teach them the steps. Like, teach them like every single day. Teach them the journey. And you can start a vlog on it. You can do vlog 1, vlog 2, vlog 3, and that's also branding as well. And then under that creative, you put the link to, you know, what they're seeing you build live, right, on the series. Because think about it, if you imagine you're watching a Netflix content creative or a film, however you want to call it, and in the film, in that story, they're building a business, but it's actually a fictional, right, you know, story, but it's actually a real business when they put it online. For example, the story itself is like all this crew building a business, and then when you watch the entire of the making of that business, they actually have the link underneath where you can actually buy the product that they actually build within the film. Okay, that's what I'm going with it. All right, guys. So also, guys, think about subscription models. Subscription models are super amazing when it comes down to when you already have a tribe and you know, and you're ready to monetize the platform. And I would suggest just build the tribe, then worry about monetization later. Because at the end of the day, if you're bringing out value and you're teaching so many things and the brand's getting big, always know that people are going to come in and they're going to come out. Okay, so you got to have a cycle and a marketing infrastructure that's going to keep the machine running smoothly, the system, right? Because not everyone that comes in is going to stay in your system every single day. They're going to eventually, you know, maybe go out there. So there's a lot of shiny objects syndrome that people do. But if you have enough of a good brand, you have enough of good products, and you teach them so many great things, and you build in a great community, long-term, the vision, they will actually then either come back or they actually don't leave, and they create a brand within the brand. And like just this right now, we're giving you value to go ahead and do what you really want to do, a spark of creative in your idea just to get you going. And that's what community is all about. I think I'm talking way too much today, but let me go to the chat room to say hello to everyone real quick. Hold on. Okay, let me go out there and let me say hello to everyone. All right, guys, what's going on? All right, let's go there. Okay. Tori, hi, everyone. Having a fabulous day. What's up, Tori? How are you? Stellar. Oh, good afternoon here from Dallas. Stellar in the house. What's going on, Stellar? Negocio Total 2.0. Hello, world. What's up, Negocio Total? Narcis Stoica, hello, what's going on? Builderall Biggers, where you been, man? We miss you, man. I miss Builderall Biggers, man. He's awesome. Builderall Biggers, hi y'all, what's up? Narsha E. Sulinsky, I'm getting her name every single day better now. It used to be so hard in the beginning, you know. Narsha E. Sulinsky, good morning from Sydney. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Mwah. John A. Hey, Brad. Hey, what's going on, John? How are you? I hope you're doing amazing. Stellar. Yes, we can make sales. Of course we can. Guys, listen one more time. Of course you can make sales. Let me put up my facts right now. One more time if you just tuned in or you missed it. 7.3 billion people on the planet. 3.2 billion people online today. Facebook alone has over 7 billion people. Can you make one sale today of, let's say, $100 or $450, or maybe it's an upsell, like, you know, a premium product, maybe it's a $1,000 product. Can you make one sale today if there is 7.3 billion people on the planet and 3.2 billion people online? So whether it's a word of mouth, maybe the neighbor just bought your product and is telling, hey man, I just bought this product that brought tremendous result and I got this. Go online right now and check this dude out. So like, it's unlimited, guys. It's all mental and you can do anything, okay? Michael Calisperas. Hey Brad, you are so right. Hey Michael, what's going on, buddy? How are you? I hope everything is going great with you, man. You are amazing. And can't wait till we start having our meetings back so we have the crew together. Everyone is like all over the world right now and getting ready for Builderall Live. Getting ready for Builderall 3.0. Okay. What is the video? Why is the video quality poor? There is a storm around the area, and sometimes actually the internet power was out. I'm on the ocean, so that plays a lot of has a lot of factors. And working with a different company. Actually, this is the third company that I'm using right now in order to create a really superb internet connection that doesn't fail. You should call it soccer. Yes, soccer. Yes, I did. America also needs to change. Call it football. Yep. Builderall Rockstar. I know in USA they already have a sport. They call it football, but they're wrong. They should call it American. Okay. Okay, this is 37. All right, perfect. 37, Builderall. Thank you so much. I'm doing a job. This is great. We are developing our membership area, ATM, and this has helped me so much, and thank you. I was really stuck, but now I have a fresh start and creative ideas again. Narshi, that's what it's all about. It's all about having a great conversation, that coffee table talk with everyone in here, and just get somebody to spark an idea, and then we do our thing. BA needs to give us a nice funnel for the 3.0 launch that we can promote. Guys, there are funnels coming into the market space with Builderall 3.0. There are new templates coming out. There's a whole dashboard. Actually been using it for the last 3 to 4 days. You guys are going to love it. It's truly amazing, and you guys will be super happy comes 4th of July weekend. I cannot emphasize this anymore. When it comes 4th of July weekend, it's Christmas to each and every one of you guys, and you guys are gonna be super happy. Okay, I promise you that. Okay. What else? All right, guys. So that's about it. I gotta get back into the marketing aspect of things and get back to doing Builderall 3.0 and get everything ready for you guys. I'll hope everyone and each and every you have an amazing day, and support each other. Go in the support group and also leave comments there. It's all about the community, guys. We are the ones that are going to make this thing a go, and it's all about emotional support as well. So make sure you guys be nice to each other, leave great comments, because sometimes, look, you guys are confident enough. I see that you guys are doing great things, but it might be one person that just coming into Builderall right now might not be that confident, and they might just look into, like, you know, Builderall Biggers or Tori or Builderall Rockstar, right? You know, all these amazing people in our community that are leaders. They just need your help, you know, and that creates your brand, right? Every time you guys come in here, you know, I mentioned like Builderall, like I already know when I go into the chat room, I already know, like, you know, Tori, I already know John, I already know Builderall Rockstars, Biggers, and I already did interviews with Builderall Biggers, amazing guy, and he does amazing things, and like, so it's about the community, guys. All right. Listen, you guys have a great day, and I love you all. Okay. Builderall 3.0 for July weekend, I promise you, is going to be amazing. Okay. Take care, guys.